Hey guys, Nox here, back with our blind playthrough of the Ur-Quan Masters, basically Star Control 2. So last time we... Oh, see that? Yes, you can. All right, let me move that out of the way. Speakers that are going, or the headphones, I guess. I don't know. I hear like this little click. Anyway, that's fine. It's fine. So we're going to go with... Oh yeah, you can see what we've added to the ship. That's cool as hell. Right, so we add a little bit more. Is that at the very bottom? Right, so above fuel is the number of landers. Below crew is... what? I don't know. That's actually a very good question. Because we added some extra thrust. We added another cargo thing. My next thing is going to be extra weapons and a dynamo. So we will load. And they said we have to watch out for Uranus. Ha 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 ha. There's a signal that's coming in. So... we don't really appear that much faster, but then again, they were like, oh, you need to go like, you know, more things that have like 5 or 6 of them and turning things as well. So at least one dynamo. All right, we want to go here, this way, I think. See, that seems faster, but I guess the... oh, okay. Now, the good thing is we'll presumably stop if we hit one of the little planets anyway, so... that should be good, I think. Yep. Alright, because, yeah. Right, there's all the minerals. And there was earthquakes or something. Let's save, though, because we're here. We'll do a new... we'll go this way and we'll hope we don't get near a earthquake. Right, now you cannot go backwards in this thing, so that's important to note. Right, so if you're heading towards... oh, if you're heading towards an earthquake or something, then best just to turn, I suppose. Okay. Or wait it out. And I believe that's everything, so let's go. Oh, I wonder if the very bottom, because it looks like it's more full. I bet that's the status of our hold. Or our supplies or whatever. Right? Oh, look at all that. 91 times 8. That's just shy of... if you round up to 100, then it's just shy of 800. So that's pretty handy. And free is 909, of course, because we added an extra thing. So... roster. Yeah, okay. So you can see... oh! Oh, hang on. Is that so I could transfer crew between the ships? Because if that's the case, then our Vindicator could be more of like a cargo and crew ship. And then resupply the other ships. Like maybe they're just better at fighting overall. Ooh, that's an interesting idea. Okay, then I'm happy with that. Oh, we're on IO, is that what it is? Yeah, Io. Okay, cool. Then let's try Jupiter itself. I think that's a gas giant as well. I don't know if we could do anything with that. Mineral, nothing. Energy, nothing. Biological, nothing. Okay. Well then, I'm gonna save because next is what? You know what I mean? Like, we've done Jupiter, we've done Saturn. So there's that blue one. Is it Neptune? Or is it Neptune, Uranus, Pluto, or Uranus, Neptune, Pluto? Hang on, let's try... Oh, there's Pluto out there. Let's go for the green one. Yeah, turning thrusters might be better as well. In fact, turning thrusters might just be better in general. Okay. So for some reason... Oh, this is Uranus. Okay, I assumed it was... Okay, it's fine, whatever. We have saved. Okay, that's cool too. They made it rotate vertically, kind of. Yeah, let's save. Fuel 59. I wonder if this is gonna be like... We're gonna find an energy thing like a base or something. Minerals? Nope. Energy? No. Biological? Nothing. Well, it said in that direction in our solar system then, so this direction would be Pluto. Guess we'll try it, right? Well, I hope we don't get immediately shot at. Okay. Nothing yet, so we'll save in case something happens. Minerals. Oh, one. Energy. Something. Okay, so there's an energy signature, and whatever that is, that could be one of the more rare things. So probably what we want to do is grab this first, hope it's not too dangerous, and then head towards the base. Fuel use 0.1, so super low gravity. I didn't look to see what the threats were, but so crystals. That I recognize as a ship. Spathi? Mayday from surface. We have come under fire from an alien vessel we found hiding on the surface of Pluto. Captain, they killed Kowalski, Fritz, Chin, O'Donnell, Luigi, and all three of the Lieberman triplets. We have returned fire, but our stunner can't penetrate the ship's hull armor. More. Okay, so who's writing this? Is this our people in the lander? We're initiating emergency launch procedures. End of transmission. Oh shit, so we lost people.
Attention, a big, mean, hostile alien vessel hovering overhead in an obvious attack posture. This is Spathi, Captain Whistle. I know you are going to torture me, so let's just get this over with right now.
Are they paranoid?
The coordinates of my homeworld, Spathi, are 241.6 by 368.7, and the ultra-secret Spathi cipher, which is known only by me and several billion other Spathi, is Huffy, Muffy, Duffy. Sorry about that little mistake with your landing vehicle. I was so startled when it approached my vessel in a threatening manner that my automated defense systems fired on it when it got too close.
Right.
I hope nobody got hurt.
Okay, attention alien vessel, identify yourself or be destroyed. Hi there, friend, we come in peace and mean you no harm. Don't kill us, you attacked our lander, killed our crew, prepare to die. Also the weird eye thing and the music, perfect. They're like, you're gonna torture me, so here's all the info you want. I hope I didn't have to write that down. Attention alien vessel, identify yourself, be destroyed. Hi there, friend, we come in peace, mean you no harm. Probably this one. It's either reassuring or I don't know, let's try this one.
Are you sure? Because your statement is often just a more polite way of saying, attention alien vessel, identify yourself or be destroyed.
Right.
In any event, I am Spathi Captain Toriko of the void ship Star Runner, placed here in this planetary system as part of the powerful Earth-powered Star Force, which our masters, the Ur-Quan, established here to make sure the Earthlings don't do anything tricky.
Okay. I assume... I mean, didn't he just say what we're doing here? Where are the Ur-Quan now? Let's ask these first, and then I think we can probably ask... And it's probably between these two. Right, so let's do what are you doing here in Pluto?
About 20 years ago, this region of space was dominated by a loose confederation known as the Alliance of Free Stars, which was composed of the aliens native to these parts who did not want to be enslaved.
Yeah.
They made a valiant effort against the superior Ur-Quan forces. It even looked like they might miraculously defeat the combined Ur-Quan armada, right up to the point at which the Ur-Quan totally defeated, indeed annihilated them.
So what are you doing here on Pluto?
When the Ur-Quan armada entered the system to subjugate formerly the Earthlings, the Ur-Quan presented the humans with the standard slave options. Join the hierarchy as combat roles and retain some autonomy, including the right to travel through space, or become a fellow species and return to pre-atomic savagery on the surface of their homeworld, encased for all time beneath an impenetrable force shield. The humans chose the latter option, and so were swiftly imprisoned on the surface of Earth. But the Ur-Quan didn't trust them to obey the restrictions, so they chose a small group of hierarchy combat starships from the Ur-Wraith and Spathi fleets to create the so-called Earth Guard and station them at a base on Earth's moon.
So they just fucked off, or what? Tell me what you're doing on Pluto now.
Originally, we were stationed on Earth's moon, which made us Spathi a bit uneasy because with each passing day we grew more and more worried about the sneaky Earthlings making a surprise attack. Though the Ur-Wraith kept telling us that it was impossible since the Earthlings had no ships or weapons whatsoever. That made us feel a bit better, but when the Ur-Wraith left, again we grew fearful and decided to make a strategic redeployment to Mars. Later on we decided it would be prudent to relocate to Jupiter's moon, Ganymede, then later Saturn's moon, Titan, and finally here to Pluto.
Yeah, exactly. What happened to the Ur-Wraith station in the system?
The Ur-Wraith contingent were supposed to be the toughest ridge crest, the most rigid flipper, yes, the backbone of the Earth Guard force. but they departed the system en masse not long after the last Ur-Quan dreadnought vanished from this region of space. They claimed to have received a direct order from their gods of evil and darkness, who had grown dissatisfied with the Ur-Rat's passivity and wanted them to kill or at least torture someone soon. Personally, I believe they just got bored and went up to have some fun.
Right, when do you expect the Ur-Rats to return?
Well, when they were pushing up into hyperspace 18 years ago, we asked them that very question, and I think they said something to the effect of, "Real soon."
That's hilarious. What is happening at the base on Luna then?
We decided that if the Earthlings figured out we had abandoned the base on Luna, they would be more likely to try something sneaky. So, we rigged up some old service androids and ordered them to drive around on the lunar surface in bulldozers, endlessly pushing around the same piles of dirt. In addition, we connected the base's local radio transmitter to an audio malnorme fun rum called Winky's Happy Night, hoping they would think we were still there.
It worked. What happened to the other Spathi ships?
Over the past years, it became necessary to redeploy strategically some of our Earth-powered forces to our homeworld in case of a sudden surprise attack by a vicious, unrelenting alien race which we Spathi call the Ultimate Evil!
Okay, how many crew do you have aboard?
Dozens, that is to say scores and perhaps even hundreds of my brethren stride through the corridors of this specially modified, super efficient, mass destruction-oriented star
Just him.
ship,
Or
which could lay siege to an entire planetary system should we choose to do so, which, fortunately for you, we have decided not to do today.
hundreds? Come on.
I am undone. You are far too clever for a poor Spathi like me, and now I must submit to your superior alien intellect. I guess I am not revealing any truly important secrets if I tell you that each of my species' Lunar-class void ships typically holds 30 Spathi crewmen, though at present my vessel, the Star Runner, is not up to full complement due to the needs of my homeworld in their resistance against the Ultimate Evil. And in fact, my vessel is somewhat understaffed right now, seeing as how I am the only spotter on board, which is a bit frightening, as I am sure you can understand.
That's hilarious. The galaxy teems with threatening monsters. Are you happy here, alone and vulnerable? Ah, I bet you have to go through all of these first to get him to join us. Right, because you... Like, what happened if we just asked and he's like, nah.
How true, Captain, how true! In truth, just between us, during the past 7 years, I have been quite ill at ease, and yet now I find myself enjoying your company. This witty dialogue, and the presence of your huge, powerful, death-dealing starship, which, being my friend, you would certainly feel compelled to use in order to save me from any hostile life forms who threatened me with death.
Fair enough. Or what is this ultimate evil?
As yet, the ultimate evil remains largely unmanifest, and its powers and exact intentions are still a bit obscure, since it lurks just outside the range of even the most sensitive long-range detectors, which we feel gives conclusive evidence as to the ultimate evil's nefarious intent.
Yep. I love these guys. Any of their ships, they're called eluders. Like, we elude you. Like, we stay out of your way or whatever. Yeah, this is cool. I'm glad it's not like an actual hostile alien. Although it did kill some of our crew, which is annoying as hell, but I mean, I guess that's a small price to pay. Why are you still here, Captain Fuefo?
Since it was our most powerful and unforgiving masters, the Ur-Quan, who stationed us here, we knew it would be grossly stupid to disobey them completely, but we decided it would be okay to send just one ship home. We used one of our most ancient and solemn rituals, Ur-Quan taffy to pick the lucky ship. Then, some months later, we decided that it wouldn't really hurt if we sent one more ship home. And then later we sent another, and then another. Well, you get the idea. Alas, as fate would have it, when the final ritual was performed, I, Barriffo, was left here alone. For, as even the most immature in wrestling knows, there must always be one Spathi who puts the short top runs.
Encrusted? Are they like little crab things? Anyway, where are the Ur-Quan now? You know, and I'm okay if the whole episode is just talking to this guy. This is great. Like, this is wonderful.
Our masters don't really keep us very well informed about their goings-on, so that all we know is that immediately after the subjugation of the last Alliance race, the Hut, I think, the Ur-Quan gathered their dreadnoughts and departed for the edge of the galaxy, commanding us to obey the slave laws or face their wrath when they returned.
Probably. Yeah, they just like to conquer. They don't like to manage, right? So plus they'd probably prefer if these races were disobedient, right? Because then they could come back and then there's more fighting, right? Do you know anything about other races?
We only know bits and pieces of what happened to each race. For instance, when defeated, the Yahat joined the hierarchy as combat thralls, while the Siren chose to be slave-shielded on a planet in the Bug Squirt star system.
Huh.
No, that's not right. I forget its name. Anyway, where was I? Oh yes, the Shafixti. They were utterly wiped out in a gigantic blaze of glory.
I mean, probably not. What do you mean, blaze of glory? What happened to the Shofixti?
The Shofixti were half feral, as you know, having been uplifted by the Yahat just a few decades before the start of the war. Given their habit of detonating those suicidal so-called glory devices in combat, it came as no particular surprise to me when, upon the arrival of the Ur-Quan Primary Task Force at their homeworld, the Shofixti caused their sun to explode in a colossal supernova, destroying the entire planetary system, and not incidentally dozens of Ur-Quan dreadnoughts.
What is it, laughing, or what is it doing there? Did that actually happen? Who knows? What about yourself, Whiffo?
Me? You mean me, personally? Well, nice of you to ask. I was born a poor green encrusting, the youngest child of a family of 18,487. My male parents had to work hard to support us, very hard, but each of my brothers and sisters and I tried to help out to make ends meet. The female parent was kind and sweet to all of us. Why, she once even called me by name. She said, what a treat, a golden memory. I swiftly matured into a fine example of my species with my parents' assistance. Achieved independence. Specifically, they pried me from the door jam and rolled me into the street. Thus prepared, I set out to make my fortune. I had great dreams in those days. Yes, great dreams. I knew that someday I would be vastly rich, wealthy enough to afford a large, well-fortified mansion. Surrounding my mansion would be vast tracts of land through which I could slide at any time I wished. Of course, one can never be too sure that there aren't monsters hiding just behind the next bush. So I would plant trees to climb at regular, easy-to-reach intervals. And being a Spathi of the world, I would know that some monsters climb trees, though often not well, so I would have my servants place in each tree a basket of perfect stones. Not too heavy, not too light, just the right size for throwing at monsters. I was thinking about what color the stones would be painted, aqua, mauve, or magenta, when a vegetable cart came careening down the street outside my house, and knocked me unconscious. When I awoke, I was aboard the void ship Star Runner, headed for Earth. Apparently, I had been out of my head for quite some time after the accident, and with the assistance of some kind strangers, had been relieved of my funds and convinced to join the Navy, where I have been unpleasantly employed for the last 25 years.
Interesting. So is he like a hermit crab, or what's going on? I guess it doesn't matter. Alright, I'm sure you'd feel a lot safer if you were with us. Come on, Fuefo, join our fleet.
Happy days and jubilation! I discard all prejudice and hesitations and accept and celebrate your offer of protection and your undying commitment to my well-being. I must wax melancholy for just a moment, though, and make sure you understand that any other Spathi ships we meet at large in the galaxy are not going to be quite so responsive to your friendly gestures as myself, since they bear more heavily the yoke of Ur-Quan enslavement and are also apt to talk themselves out of allying with a totally unknown alien, which I, having been left here alone, cannot do. Welcome me aboard, Captain.
There they are. There. And now also, that writing really felt like Monty Python, kind of. Right? Okay, and then manifest cargo. Oh yeah, we got some exotic devices. Roster. 1 of 30. Ah, yes. Well, yeah, see, that's a problem. I mean, it's cool that they joined us, but I don't know what to do about that. Let's save. Yeah, we'll save here. Okay. And then we have one more place to go. Oh yeah, see, there it goes. April 4. Like, time passes as we fly. Oh man. Okay. Okay. Alright, what is this one? Oh, we got a kitten. What is going on, my little kitten? Triton. We got minerals, some. Weather, class 2. So we'll have to... They're not super great. We'll try it. Oh, here comes Manny, maybe. Just don't... Listen. Okay, hopefully... Not very much, honestly. What are you doing, my cat? Are you trying to get up here? Arsenic. Listen. Task it. Okay, you are crazy, man. Listen, I love you, but you're in the way. This is definitely in the way. Okay, let's go for here. I can only see like half the screen because your butt is in the way. And that is Neptune. Okay, let's see if there's even anything here. I do see you. Okay, looks like no. Okay. Well, we'll say... Oh, no. Oh, I didn't want to hit that. That's fine. We'll go to this one. Because I wanted to save. You were loved. You're loved. Okay, so here's the plan. I'm gonna bring him to the kitty food. Oh my, you're so good. Oh. Because I just put kitty food out like an hour and a half ago. But he was in here sleeping, so I'm gonna bring him to that. All right, guys, that is it for today. Thank you guys so much for your time and attention. Really do appreciate it. Really hope you guys are enjoying these episodes. We met, this time we met the Spathi, one of the Spathi ships. You know, it would be really nice if he's like, oh yeah, here's all of our technology and everything, right? But no, instead it's just a ship, and we need crew, right? And I'd like to try using them in combat. But it is, you know, it is very weird because probably all the ships only go forward and then you have to turn. Right? And then it's just a question of what weapons they have. You're so cute. Yeah. But that's cool. I like talking to them, and he's basically like, here's our thing, and I didn't write that down. It's fine. It's probably fine. It'll probably be fine. What are we doing, my manny? What are we doing? Are you gonna actually lay down right now, even though you're a crazy man? Maybe I'll get some, I have a bit of a headache, so maybe I'll go get something for that as well. But, what's your guys' unique positive moment for today? For me, I'm gonna go with, well, I put a little silicone in my shower, so that, I think, is good. Because the shower that I had replaced a couple of years ago, I noticed a little spot where apparently they didn't silicone. It was just grout. Like they must have missed it. But the problem is the grout was like crumbling, and then presumably water was getting in there, and I'm just like, come on, dudes. You know? It's like, there's a reason. Oh, careful. Careful, my manny. But, yeah. Hopefully just a bit of silicone. You know, I let that dry out for like a week, and then I siliconed it, and then I let it cure for a couple days. And now I used it, so seems like it's good. It makes another spot that's right next to it that looks sunken in a little bit. It makes that look terrible. But I think that's still good, so I'm just not going to mess with it. That's my idea. That's my thoughts. But yeah, so that's my unique puzzle moment. Hopefully your guys are just as good, if not better. Hopefully better, of course. Hope to see you guys next time. Until then, guys, take care.